Welcome to our Cozee Fireside Chat. Hey guys, how you doing? Joe from Climate Plus. We are filming a mobile version of our Fireside Chat today. So we're going to show you a little behind the scenes of the making of a Cozee home. Please excuse the lawnmower going out there, but this is what happens when we're on the road. So why don't we start outside first? So this is actually for a pool house, and we're going to be putting in, we are actually putting in a 2-zone mini split system, and we're helping the homeowner out and assisting the plumber in installing a tankless water heater. So if you take a look over here, we got ourselves a 2-port Fujitsu cold climate condenser. Should keep this house nice and cool all summer long. Definitely keep this house nice and warm all winter long, being that there's really no place else to put any type of furnaces or any type of hot air heat in here. So we're in the process of getting this wired. We'll get you some after pictures when we're all done and everything's all nice and cleaned up. Let's show you, come on in. So this is gonna be the living area. We got a 12,000 BTU wall mounted unit. So before anybody comes and says anything about the hole in the wall, we kind of came in, this was all roughed in before we got here. So pipes were already in the wall and closed. So we had to open the wall to gain access to all the piping connections. And then in the bedroom portion, we have a 7,000 BTU wall mounted unit, which will be taking care of this bedroom area and the bathroom area. Got Anthony's coming down from the attic right now. Jerry's laying up in the attic. He gets a little camera shy, so he doesn't like to be on camera, but we'll get him before the day's over. I'm gonna actually close him up in the attic right now for a minute. So Jerry, I'm closing you up in the attic for a minute.
Should we keep him up there?
We can keep him up there till he agrees to come on camera. So we should be able to keep this house at 68, 70 degrees all winter long with no issues, and definitely be able to keep this place at 68 to 70 degrees all summer long with no issues. Completely empty attic. Usually they're loaded up with a ton of crap inside. So this is a dream right now. So we're going to put it out to the homeowners. Please don't store your crap in our attic. So the other thing we got going on here is they've got a Rinnai tankless water heater. This thing will give them plenty of hot water, take plenty of hot showers. Again, it's a pool house. So end of the day, everybody hanging out, family hanging out in the pool, don't have to make a mess inside. They can come in here, be comfortable, cool, have a place to sit down, watch TV, take a nice hot shower, leave the mess out here, keep the house nice and clean. We're working on getting gas hooked up for them. We're gonna take care of the venting and all the drain piping, and we'll just let the plumber handle the water connections so we stay in compliance with code. That's one of the big things in New Jersey. You gotta stay in compliance with code, and we gotta make sure that everything is done to code. So it's a high efficiency condensing Rinnai, 160,000 BTU. This thing will give, they're never gonna run out of hot water. There won't be an issue here with hot water. You could probably run this shower for 24 hours straight. And besides having one heck of a gas bill at the end of the month, they'll never run out of hot water. So I think once this project is said and done, hopefully we'll be able to have everything started up, ready to go by end of day tomorrow. And yeah, at least we'll be able to make sure that they have heat. So as soon as it gets cold, we don't have to worry about freezing water lines. And this way we put a beating on everybody else to hurry up and get their end of this project finished so we can get people using this place before it gets too cold out. So what we have here for people who are always asking us about mini split systems, this is a wall mounted mini split. Now, this happens to be a wall mounted. Some people don't like the way it looks, some people do. These things come in a ton of different configurations. They make floor mounted units that look like European radiators that sit down low on the ground if you don't like the way it looks on the wall. They make ducted versions that you could actually put up into an attic and pick up, say 2 or 3 rooms, which works out really nice, another super high efficient way. They also have, if you have a drop ceiling, they have what's called a ceiling cassette unit that basically fits inside of a drop ceiling. And for larger rooms, they have what's called an under ceiling mounted unit that actually hangs below the ceiling. We use those a lot in conference rooms and commercial applications. They're big machines, give a ton of cooling, ton of heat, super high efficient systems. They really do a fantastic job. Actually, one of our techs, Jerry, who is up in the attic right now installing this, he's got oil heat at his house and he has a mini split, and he runs most of the winter on his mini split without ever having to turn his boiler on. And he says it does a great job, keeps the house comfortable, and it heats it quickly. So if you're ever looking for a high efficiency option for heating, air conditioning, and as of right now, they qualify for utility company rebates, and they qualify for financing through the utility companies in the state of New Jersey. Let me clarify that depending on where you're living. But through New Jersey, you can get up to $25,000 in financing, 0% interest for 84 months. It comes right on your utility bill, whether it's gas or electric, and you get rebates on them. There are rebates up to, I believe it's $1,000 on the high efficient models. And it's an instant rebate that comes taken right off of your invoice at the end of the job, and you pay the net minus that rebate. So it's a huge savings, and it's a great incentive. So if you're looking for great high efficiency options for heating, air conditioning, zoning, 2 separate rooms, keep them at different temperatures. You can do 3 rooms, you can do 4 rooms. Standard mini splits go up to a 5-port unit. If you've got a larger application, they have what's called the VRF unit, where you can just, honestly, you can go endless. We can do commercial applications. We can build in 25, 30 ton modules of these things. They're awesome. As far as residentially with these, if there had to be one downside, I would say the only downside is you can't run heat in one room and air conditioning in the other room at the same time. They either have to both be on heat or both be on cool. In order to get that running heat and air conditioning at the same time, you have to get into a more complex VRF system, but typically for a house, you never got to worry about it. So if you're looking to keep a cozy home, get a little behind the scenes on what's involved with putting this stuff in. If you have any questions, give us a call, and remember, keep cozy with Climate Plus.
Welcome to my Christmas crib. Yes, I'm dressed like an elf. No, I'm not making toys. I'm just making smart home decisions. Check out my crib. Keeping us warm this winter is a mini split. It's a 2-zone. Check it out. And here's a tankless heater that even the Grinch couldn't steal, giving us endless hot water all December long. This is Gianna with Climate Plus. Thank you for stopping by my Christmas crib this year. We'll catch you next season.
All right, I think that wraps it up. Oh crap, I forgot about Jerry in the attic. Sorry, Jerry, I forgot you were up there.